Back in grade school when I was about 10, I stole $40 from my mother's purse to use whenever I wanted to buy something. Once I got to school that day though, I saw one of the other kids had a can of dill pickle Pringles, which are still my absolute favorite to this day. So my stupid 10-year-old self gave him all $40 for that single and enjoyed every single of those delicious fuckers. When I came to school the next day though, the I bought the Pringles from gave me back the $40 while crying because apparently his mom screamed at him to give it back, and now he couldn't buy candy with it because his mom wouldn't let him keep it. I held onto that money for a couple days until my mom started looking around and asking if I had seen the money laying around since it wasn't in her purse. So once I realized how I'd get my ass beat if she found out, I hid it under the couch and found it about 30 minutes later. I never got caught but still look back on it and laugh that I essentially got some Pringles for free from the whole ordeal.
Rolled $40 for Pringles.
It was nice that you got the money back, and it wasn't AITA by paying $40 for a can of Pringles and got grounded.
This won't be funny when the next Great Depression hits or Bitcoin collapses, whatever.
Dude, if you ever need more Pringles, PM me.
You think your mom really thought it fell out of her purse?
I was about to say this sounds like a or Tiffy post if Reddit was limited to elementary school kids only.
Definitely handing out second chance when she pretend to ask Op about the money.
Oof, good thing you got it back though.
So legal drugs means a fell and Bitcoin legalized drugs buy GPUs at reasonable prices again.
In elementary school I thought $100 was like the most money anyone could own. I wasn't about to pay almost half of that for some Pringles. What's wrong with Op?
This is why I subscribe to this sub.
We'll sell it to you for 80 of what this scammer charges.
I like how you were concerned about how we would spend your brother's $100.
Illegal gig economy maybe.
I had no idea pickled Pringles were a thing before this.
Older brother privilege.
You have my vote.
The Pringle Mafia will be in touch.
You man, I got a whole pallet of them Pringles. I'll sell it to you for the low price of $100,000.
Funny how he was like, no, $20 isn't enough, he was 40.
Nice try him selling it for a 40 increase. Man, I love Pringles. I ate them only once
in my entire 21 years of life, and here
they cost around 150 rupees, kind of costly for us just for chips.
Our kids are effing stupid.
When I was in kindergarten I asked how you became president. My
Dad was explaining and mentioned that it was expensive. I asked if it was $100 simpler times.
You played the long con.
How much could one banana cost? $10.
It escorted them into a ban.
In the US, if not on sale, they are around $150, so close to 100 rupees. Not that much of a difference, and now I want Pringles.
Waiting for the other kid's confession, how he made $40 selling a can of Pringles.
Especially if the kid is so smart that they
pay $40 for a can of Pringles.
Chances are the other parent called her to say her kid was
carrying around $40 for Pringles.
I love dill pickles, but the Pringles don't taste right too.
Me, something's just slightly off about them. Yup, no harm in helping out a fellow human, my friend.
You pour Pringles into a bag, the fuck?
Exactly the stigma that the Bitcoin community is trying to shake. Every kid deserves the chance to play off a bad idea from time to Time I'd have let Op get away with it.
You could almost buy a house with $100 hahaha. PM on address and flavor you want. Your brother was a socialist before it was cool. No biggie, probably not much more than Reddit gold, and at least you can eat it.
Yeah, it's like they taste like shit.
Thanks for clarifying which boyfriend it was I thought it. Might have been the other one for a second.
Couldn't agree more. I thought you were lying till kinda sounds like it would be a word to describe.
When you bang someone just to get information out of them.
Venezuelans know this pain. Though they suspected it was you, buddy.
Bitcoin is already irrelevant.
Well, here in Brazil they only sell for $1.15, and upwards that equals 4 freedom bucks D.
Paul, when I was writing it out and kept saying,
My boyfriend, I found it was hard to follow.
It's a banana, Michael. How much could it possibly cost?
I can guarantee you that it's not how drugs or addiction really work.
Our kids are effing stupid. Or you can pour them into a bowl or a bag. More like legalize drugs, and buy RAM at reasonable prices again SMH.
As long as she is Steph.
At least you didn't spend 200 on one crack rock.
In calling the police, sir, I can't tolerate someone so dangerous.
Yeah, but drugs being illegal doesn't stop that it promotes it.
Ethical parents raise good human beings.
It seems you missed the part where I gave it back to her as.
Soon as I found it.
It was really sad. I love Pringles, but it was too expensive to buy often here in Brazil.
Okay, but your mom had better make you give it back. That's fried dill pickle flavor is the absolute best the world. With pickle chips has to offer. And how does one get paid $100 for babysitting, especially babysitting a family member's kid?
The worst part about this is that the dill pickle ones are your favorite. It is you can get a whole lot of weird characters by holding Alt and
pressing random numbers on the keypad.
Exactly the stigma the Bitcoin community has been behind since day one.
Pringles ought to be an illegal drug anyway. They started this whole thing. The
first ones always free those delicious bastards. Yeah, well, it was dill pickle fat's a street flavor.
I have spent as much as 250 RS for sour cream and onion flavored Pringles when they just entered Indian market. No regrets, they are worth it.
I couldn't take the whole can with me to school, also portion control.
Even funnier when you realize that $40 is $212.
348 in today's money.
You trying to tell me I could be been doing heroin this entire time?
Some parents would have been proud.
Can I PM you for Pringles? The plastic bag, and then he crushes them up into powder and snorts it.
Your mom, you stole it. She just wanted to give you the opportunity to right your wrongs and learn from your mistake.
Your school was making a killing on Hot Dog Day.
Stock up like Southerners do with milk eggs.
And bread when the weatherman says anything involving possible snow or ice.
Our kids are fucking stupid.
You are doing Lord's work, man, bless your heart.
Have you tried R, or sneak actions you might be able to get?
Hold of all your favorite hard to find snacks while simultaneously returning the favor, or paying it forward.
Damn, you make me want to eat them now ASAP, but why does?
Chips need to cost as much as chicken biryani, dude. And they have very less quantity in that box, I guess. Yes, exactly. Lunch here pretty much costs 60 rupees. For normal quality food stuff or even lesser.
$1.40, but I only take Discover.
Ah yes, I went to college in Eastern Pa, which is somewhat close
to where Utz is based, and everyone there loves them. You can't even buy a bag of Lay's
without someone telling you what's better.
Now I'm quitting my job and selling Pringles to grade schoolers.
Expensive can of Pringles.
Supply and demand at its finest. Pringles, my favorite potato styrofoam hybrid.
Children are so stupid. I once gave a kid 10 for a Hot Wheels car I had to give it
back the next day.
Greater than never got caught. Yes, your bitch ass did. Your mom just chose not to do anything about it.
Great parenting on the other kid's end.
Your mama raised a thief and an imbecile. How you think that make her feel? Now slap yourself with a shoe.
Grounded that ass beating material.
I thought my screen was dirty.
Till Pennsylvania is in the south. Why in the prepper you guys hit me up when spaghetti are our currency?
You rewrite about no one paying $1.40 for Pringles, but I am downvoting you anyways because Pringles are shitty and they re a lot better than
some corn chips SMH.
True, very true.
I've been to that theater.
This guy Pringles hard. Lol, this was when he was 10 years old too. That some poor logic even for that age.
Oh cool, Pringles stuff to dream about. Lol.
I've only ate them like 5 times myself in my life. They
are €3 a pack here. Really expensive when you can get other chips for €1.
Yay, only the first one, though the rest of them taste pretty good, or at least I can't stop eating them anyways.
I mean, it's one can of Pringles, Michael. What could it cost? $40. Maybe we'll look back on this and think damn cheap Pringles after
some inflation hits hard, maybe along with some nukes.
I stole $60 to buy Pokemon cards from the ice cream truck guy back in 5th grade.
How much can of Pringles cost? $10.
Yeah, she probably knew you took it. Moms always just know stuff.
Awesome, funny story. It seems so real to me.
I sold $15 gas station knockoff Nike sunglasses today.
Stupid kid, for $100 bought another pair. Sorry, Ryan. I never got caught. Now man, you just never realized your mom played you.
Lol, why the fuck is this flared as light, you evil son?
Not relevant whatsoever, but I'm always caught off guard by this subreddit because I
automatically assume everyone on here is a sociopath.
Dill pickles flavored chips sounds nasty, man.
Did your mom know you took it?
I used to steal coins from my mom's purse when she realized.
She started to leave all the coins in a decorative
ashtray for me to take them. Thanks, Mom.
S's Pringles and store PFFT would never pay for them again after my last score.
How much could a banana cost? $10.
Username checks out.
Oh no, fat's sad for other kid. Haha, fat's good, but you free Pringles though.
You must think your mom's a dumbus.
Low effort.
You mean I Don T get the META response, and 300 upvotes everyone else?
Does when they make a reference to another front page thread.
Yes, you could.
I did pay $1.40 for a can of the horseradish flavored ones
that are no longer in production.
The more you know.
Ordered 2x8GB sticks last week and I am still crying. I am gonna feel very conflicted when I run out of Coke and have to sell my
GPU for a lower price to get some more.
If GPUs return to normal, we'll buy you 1080.
You sound like the people who scoffed at the internet television and cars lol.
All kids are stupid.
Bitcoin, how exactly would it affect the value of the US dollar?
How much is asking though?
Pringles and bad. Supply and demand low. Give it 5 years and it will stop being funny.
Well, I never knew about that, thanks. I really wish they could bring back bites. I think they stopped manufacturing it. Anybody happens to miss it.
Now me too, I ate them when they came bundled with a gift.
Tray everyone receive in weddings.
Yeah, I better kill someone and get into news and claim I assassinated some politician. The Pringles boost up Pringles' popularity, eh?
It was a Zelda joke.
I am sorry, I don't know what it is.